like your job controls you, that it dictates what you're able to do and what you're not able to do, or where you're able to live or where you can't live because of it? I'm driving right now I'm in Arkansas, and if you've watched my videos before, you know that we live outside of Nashville. I'm on my way to Texas, and I realized I had to change my mindset about a couple things, and I thought I'd share it with you. What's happened is my husband got a call on Wednesday, and the phone call was from the company he works for, and they said, you may need to move to Arlington, Texas. Thursday they called and said, you do need to move to Arlington, and besides that, we need you there by Monday. So we packed up what we could of our house. We're in the car, he's in his truck, I've got our pets, and we're heading to Arlington, Texas for work, for his job. Now, I've had people say, oh, that's so exciting, that sounds so much fun. And I've had other people go, oh my gosh, I don't know how you do it, that would make me crazy. And we all have different personalities, and I don't know what kind of personality you have. So you may think it sounds great, and you may think it sounds crazy, and you may be somewhere in between. You may be somebody that's had to do the same thing, where you've had to travel and sleep in hotel rooms and live out of a suitcase and sleep in airports. So there's a lot of people like us out there that have this kind of lifestyle. And it used to be really exciting. Now, honestly, at our age, it's getting old. We don't want to do this anymore. We were blessed to be able to stay in the Nashville area for several years, which is unheard of with his job. But we were able to, and we've built a home, not built a home, but we've built a home there. You know, we've got friends and family and a great church community, and we actually bought the house we live in, which, you know, I think in our heads we were sure we were staying. You know, we didn't want to leave. So I don't know if we were up in the clouds, had our head up in the clouds and was in denial or what, but we really didn't think we were going to leave. Well, guess what? We're on our way to Texas. But here's what I want to share with you about mindset. I've gone back and forth in this. Stay with me, see if I can explain this. I drift between the two. There's a part of me that's thinking, I don't want to leave, and I'm going kicking and screaming a little bit inside. I don't want to go, you know? Then there's this other part of me that's like, it's kind of cool because for the first time ever, it's giving me a little taste of it. For the first time ever, we are so close to being able to say, when they call up and say, how about Arlington, Texas, we can say, you know what? Now we like it where we're at. I think we'll pass. The business is right there. You know, it's so close. And we seriously sat down together and thought, okay, is this the time? Are we close enough? And we decided to take one more drive, to take one more travel assignment, whatever you want to call it. But the fact is, any other traveling that we've had to do, that's never been an option. It's been, you need to move here, and we've had to go. We've had our hands tied. We had no choice. And I don't know if you've ever experienced that, where if you love the place you're at and you don't want to move, and they tell you have to. And you do, because you're trading your time for money. And if that's where the job is, you have to go, you know? But we're so close this time. And it took me a little bit to wrap my head around that wait a minute. Even a year ago, I couldn't have said that. 2 years ago, definitely couldn't have said anything like that. That there was an ever good. I didn't even, 2 years ago, I couldn't even see the fact that there was ever going to be an opportunity where I could say, honey, let's not go. And he'd be able to be free enough to say, okay, let's not go. Because the job doesn't need to dictate what we're doing. The job doesn't need to dictate to you what you're doing. I'm not saying that you can jump into this business and in 6 months walk up to your boss and say it's over. Maybe you can. I don't know. Probably not. Just to be really honest with you, probably not. But a year or 2 years? If you did it really part-time, it took 3 years even? if you don't start doing something, are you ever going to get to the point where you can just say, no, I don't want to trade time for money. No, I want to be able to go see my kid play soccer tonight. No, I don't want to move to Texas. Or, you know what? I want to take a trip, or I want to sail around the world. I mean, I don't know what it is for you, but wouldn't it be nice to be able to say yes to the things you want to and no to the things you don't, and not be tied down to a job? I'm telling you, I can taste it now. We weren't there just yet. We're close. Close. But we're kind of conservative people, so we decided, no, let's go one more job. Let's go one more time. So I don't know if this relates to you, but if it does, seriously, click the link below. There's other opportunities. There's other options. You don't have to keep trading your time for money. Start building something now. It's not going to give you time freedom. It's not going to give you the financial freedom in 6 months or a year. But so what? What if it's in 2 years? And it might be a year. I shouldn't say that. I can't tell you it won't happen for you. I'm just trying to be realistic. For the majority of the people, it won't. But 2 years down the road? Certainly 3 years down the road? I don't know. I wish somebody would have really talked like this to me back a decade ago. Because if I would have put the time in then, and I had an opportunity to, and I didn't. If I would have put the time in then, things would have been much different way before now. Now, I don't regret that. I don't. My personal development coach has really, kind of shared in ways that have it's opened me up to the fact that I'm on my way to Texas right now because I'm supposed to be on my way to Texas. And I know that because I'm on my way to Texas, and that's all I need to know. So my life has turned out exactly the way it was supposed to be because it's the way it turned out. Zero regrets. But I'm glad that I did it now because I can see it now. I can see how close we are. Oops. Sorry about that. We got cut off there for a second. I've got friends and family and people calling me just to find out where we're at and are giving us well wishes and praying for us. And so, but when they called in, it cut the recording off. But anyhow, you know what I'm saying. If you're somebody that feels like you're trapped by your job, you feel like your job is controlling everything in your life and it tells you what you can do and what you can't do and you don't have time freedom, click the link below. Check it out. Reach out to me. I'm telling you, it is life-changing. It's life-changing. There's nothing more I can say. It's life-changing. Check it out. There's a whole big video series that breaks everything down. It's an amazing opportunity. Write down your questions while you watch the videos. Get with me. I will personally talk to you. If you're on a cell phone, there's probably like a downward triangle. I think it's on the right-hand side. Click on that. It'll open up, and you'll be able to see the link there for it. In the meantime, subscribe to my station, my channel, and catch other videos I put out. I'm doing a vlog right now, and what have you, and I'd love to connect with you. So you have a great day. We're getting close to the border. The last sign I saw, I think said, I don't even know. We're close. Bottom line, we're close. I have 35 miles maybe till the border. So Texas, here we come.